Getting my shit together.
This is a 5-speed.
I have no idea. I don't remember, Dad.
I'll tell you in a minute.
Where are these little zoomies from?
Huh? The scoops?
No, the zoomies right there.
Oh, they're off of Mikey's Roadster when I ran a small block Chevy in it.
This is a 4-speed here.
So all this stuff you want to get rid of?
Yep, everything here.
What's this?
And then the rims over
A
there,
balancing scale?
Yeah, that's when I used to do cocaine.
You go?
I don't know.
You
where.
mean you told everybody you fell into a box of powdered donuts?
Yeah. There's a look at that. That's a brand new hitch. I don't know what it's to.
Yeah, it's a receiver. It's a brand new class. Looks like a class 1
I don't know.
or class 3, whatever they rate them.
You know what, Randy? I got to clean up.
Yeah.
It's time.
Is that a full set of pistons?
I have no idea.
Transmission looks like what? A
350 turbo.
you got a couple of them?
There's 2 of them. Yep.
There's a force.
And this is a what?
I think it's a Toyota.
It's
Okay.
hard to tell what it is.
Yeah, I don't. Like I said, I don't
It
know.
should be written on the side
That
of it.
came out of Armstrong's boat, that gas pedal.
What gas? Oh, this one?
Yeah, that came out of one of his boats. Dale Armstrong.
Really?
Yep.
You know, the more I look at this,
Before he
you
was.
had this a long time
Dad, I don't know.
because it looks like a Datsun Z transmission.
Nice.
Okay.
Nice.
It looks a lot like one. That's why.
Nice balancing scale.
Bell housing off of my Alfa Romero. Just have somebody come and pick it up. I don't want anything for it. Just take it away. There's some hoops over there when I was building wheels.
Yeah.
Yeah.
These are 16s or 50?
Probably 16s or 18s.
By what? 10s? 12s?
Yeah, probably 10.
Engine stands. Well, you got some Hemi heads here, huh?
Yeah, those are all my good stuff.
This is all the good stuff.
Yeah. Well, I'm keeping some. You know, I'm not selling it. One of my friends wants one. You know, only if it's a good friend, because shit's expensive now.
Yeah, I don't think you can even find them.
Yeah, 331s, 352s, 92s. This here was off of Al Lamb's. I got to get rid of this stuff. This here was off of Al Lamb's motorcycle. He ran 270 miles an hour and kept shredding the tires. He was trying to go 300 at Bonneville, and he kept peeling that's a front tire.
Who built it, Firestone?
I believe it's a Dunlap.
Dunlop.
270 or 80 miles an hour, and it just started shredding them.
Because you got a lot of crap back here.
Oh, you ought to see
Now
it.
look at this plate.
I've thrown away a lot.
How in the hell did you get this back here?
Who knows?
Damn.
Who knows?
Look at this. It's like a. Now, what are these
Those
tires?
are the front runners. The drag racers used them for a while,
Yeah.
and I used them. Those are the wheels off of that. Goodyear land speed wheels, tires.
Looks like Ford.
No, yep, 351 Cleveland, De Tomaso valve covers.
Wow. Wow. So those have been on the Panteras.
Yeah. They came with a steel valve cover on it, and Gary Hall made that pattern.
What's his pedal car?
That was my grandson's, which he's a teenager now, but I had it all lettered and done.
Yeah.
Had his name put on it. And
Oh my God. Yeah.
pinstripe.
Look at this. This thing is cool.
Oh, yeah.
What are you going to do with this?
I'm going to keep it.
Okay.
Yeah, this stuff here I'm keeping all
Okay,
of it.
okay.
Well, most of it.
Yeah, some struts. You got a the deck lid off this.
That's off the Stonewoods and Cook Willie's.
Yeah.
The one you got,
So, whose car is at the Lions Museum?
That's the Swindler B car.
Okay, that's the second car.
That's the first car, the B. Well,
I thought the first car was black.
no. The baby blue one with the Martinez upholstery and stuff.
Yeah.
Had an Oldsmobile motor in it, B&M. That's that car there, the Stonewoods and Cook. And then the black one hit a telephone pole back east somewhere and got wiped out. So they came home, stripped the parts off of it, and put them on the A car, which I have now over the NHRA Museum.
And that's the original one.
That's the original Stonewoods and Cook car.
Okay.
Yeah. Everything I have is real. The car Kaplan car over there,
Yeah.
first car to run 300 on the dirt,
Yeah.
that's real.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't have no phony shit. I don't believe it.
And then now this is your dad's
That was my dad's.
37 Chevrolet.
My dad, Doug Cook, 37 Chevy. and it won the Detroit Nationals in 1959. And the dash is all custom in it. You can always tell the Cook car because he had the dash and says Flea 1957. Flea was the pinstriper and stuff.
Right,
and
I heard of
the
him.
glove box in. See all the gauges are all leaded where the speedometer was. That's all still the original stuff he
Get
had.
in there, Mike.
This is your Pantera?
Yeah, it's a Pantera.
This is what a historic car. The first.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, this car here won the Detroit Nationals in 1959. Had a blown Chevrolet with a 471 blower with a Howard chain drive, and I got one next door.
Really?
Yeah.
Have you seen the car that Bugatti or somebody's built 10 of them?
Oh,
They're
yeah.
gonna be
Yeah,
close
they
to
said it looks
$1
like a
million.
Lamborghini or something.
Well, it's a hybrid.
Yeah.
Does 0 to 80 in under 3 seconds.
So what I've done on this thing here, because it was my dad's car, originally I was trying to keep it all original that he did, and I want to be able to drive it. I've got a vintage air conditioner for it. I put the small block back in it because right back there,
Yeah.
he had one of the Stonewood & Cook Oldsmobile motors with a B&M 4-speed hydromatic, and I took that all out, and now I'm putting it back, so I can drive it.
Yeah.
So I got a small block Chevy in it. I got a 49-inch rear end in it. I've got a Turbo 400 in it, disc brakes on it,
Yeah, I see.
and all the 37 Chevy front axle and everything's out back still.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, you got, he pulled the pumpkin on this?
Not yet, I'm gonna. I haven't had a chance yet.
What is it?
A 49-inch.
What do we got for
Well,
gears?
I forget what, with this concussion, I forgot what gear and
Yeah.
what I had. And it might be just one of my race cars, a Detroit Locker or something like
Yeah.
that. And I don't want to drive that on the street.
No.
Oh, it's gonna be a picture street car.
All steel too. That's beautiful.
Oh yeah, no, she's all and original.
Yeah. So what color was it?
They call it Tejan red.
Are you gonna go back to that color?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Now, what are these drip rails?
Yep. The car originally had these are standard drip
Uh-huh.
rails, and they had a wind wing right here. I took the wind wing out and put a one-piece window in
Okay.
it because I couldn't get one of the boxes were broke, and I couldn't find any stuff, and I got tired of messing with it. So I filled these all in here where the wind wing was, and I had them all filled in, and that's the original seat in it. Yeah, I've done it, recovered it though.
Oh, so this is
Huh? Oh yeah, no, it's a straight.
never been wrecked, huh?
Not that I know of.
Man, that grill isn't stock, is
Yeah.
it?
Oh yeah.
Well, put it this way. I mean, it looks too nice to be.
Well, I bought a new one.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah. There's some new parts on the thing, like the headlights, the grill, and my dad took, here's the hood, my dad took, and this 37 had these louvers right here, but my dad had these louvers put in.
Oh, he put them on top.
Yeah, on the top. See, I'm trying to find a piece here. I'll probably take it off and re-chrome it.
So there was some
And then-
trim along here, huh? Or
Yeah,
something?
I've got the trim. But see, back then, they didn't like people, it was secretive of what you were running
Right,
and
right,
stuff.
right.
So look, they had a handle you lifted.
Yeah.
Well, he took the handle off and put an Allen wrench on there.
So no one would get in there.
No one could get in and see what he saw, what he did. My dad, for a little guy, he was a slick old boy.
Yeah.
That's why they call him the king of AA gas superchargers.
Yes, that's right.
You got a lot of shit in there, Mike.
You ought to seen it a month ago, Dad. Yeah, I got this Pantera. There's an Oldsmobile motor there and a Yamaha.
Now back to that B&M Hydro.
Being in 4-speed.
Four-speed Hydro. We can do that.
Sell it. I'm
Okay.
gonna sell that and the ship. It's got the B&M shifter on it. All that.
What condition is it in?
This here, I started building this for a guy and he passed away.
Oh,
And
wow.
The guy passed away?
yeah, and he didn't have no money down on or nothing, so it's my car.
Yeah.
So I've been, that whole back shelf there, the brakes, the dry sump tank,
Yeah.
all that stuff is to the Roadster. Fire bottles. That's fine, I make that better. I make the grill shell, Randy.
Yeah.
I make the grill shell, the bodies, the strips. On the side of the house over there is all my molds.
Really?
Some of them.
And I saw some of the molds over in the yard one day, and
I got a 27 over there now. But I make the Bantam body up there for drag racing, and then I make the 27 and the 32 body and tonneau cover.
And what is this? I've seen this someplace.
That was my son's go-kart.
Where I've
When
seen
he
this
was a
someplace.
baby, Mike Cook Jr., which now he's a monster and drives the funny car. But that was a
Probably
go-kart.
get him into skateboard.
Yeah, that was a funny car. It was actually who was that orange? What company was that? It was a parts house, Orange or something. I don't know.
Orange engine?
And anyways, it had a go-kart chassis on it with a 3-horse Briggs and Stratton on it.
Yeah, I watch those kids in Willow Springs race those cars. One kid, 8 years old, he'll run 115 miles an hour.
Jim Burke's son race car, and then he advanced up into Indy cars.
See that guy in a stand-up van, some dude, he went to make a right-hand turn, and he fell off the door, and the car went down the road and crashed.
After I get this one done, Randy, in the trailer right there, I'll take you and show you in a minute. I've got the Stonewoods and Cook Dark Horse 2, the one that my dad, one of the very first funny cars.
Yeah.
Stonewoods and Cook Dark Horse 2, and he crashed it September 13th, 1967, 67 car. Woody Gilmore built the car, had a blown Chrysler in it, torque light, Olds rear end. He had 49 broken bones. The
Evel Knievel.
the leg from here to here was broken 13 places.
Evel Knievel.
Oh man, I'll tell you what, Doug Cook, he never got credit for what he did.
Yeah, I know.
That's because he didn't kiss their ass.
Right.
No, I'm
You
serious.
change this or it stays.
That stays there, and then right here, number
This is not a reproduction. This is a real. These are all the real deal.
got the tag.
These are not repops.
Fisher boy, 7 of them.
All of these are real.
What kind of a shit deal? They bought into 11.
No Bridgeport.
They kept getting more and more production here until they said, so they asked, "Do you want to buy it?" John was there.
Wow, these things are worth a fortune. All the car club plaques. And there's there it is right there. That was, I have 2 models of that, and I have he signed one for me, gave me one unput together, unassembled, I should say. All these are original.
Good job.
So, what have you heard about Jesse's accident? Anything?
Nothing. Still quiet.
Damn.
Unfortunately.
That was.
She was good.
I was sick when I saw that. I know.
That car always had a problem with steering. It understeered real bad.
It was a jet airplane.
No, it was, basically.
Yeah, it was
With
a
wing
jet
sticking
airplane.
off.
Wow. Little 40 in a telephone booth, expecting Superman to show up. Nice. Stonewoods and Cook. Cook Lane. That window out of the T-Bird?
That was out of my Vega.
Out of Vega.
Yeah, that was one of John Force's cars that I bought from. I bought a lot of parts from John in the early years.
Yeah.
And that was out of my Vega, and it caught on fire, and it went up like a Roman candle. And I put my head against the other side and dove out of the car right into one of my crew members' arms.
Yeah.
And the car was blazing. I emptied 10 pounds and couldn't put it out.
Really?
It burnt my fire. It burnt my goggles. It burnt my goggles around my, fire mask I had.
Yeah.
It melted my goggles to my eyes.
Yeah.
And then my gloves, you could see the red where I'd hit the bottles.
Yeah.
And then the stripes on my fire suit were all melted.
Oh. Wow.
Are you a machinist at all, Mike?
I get away with that. The mill too.
Can I turn this down, Mike, if you wouldn't mind?
Yeah.
Copyrights.
No problem.
Copyright.
What?
No, you just want-
I would say that when I have music on my videos, I have to pay the artist.
Oh, do you what?
Copyrighted music
Oh my gosh.
gets bitch parking.
And then upstairs, I got a bunch of stuff upstairs, and I've just been cleaning up.
So all that stuff out there and back is going.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can get somebody to come and get it.
And the transmissions are, you say they're complete?
I don't know.
Okay, just
One's a
To me, it's all junk.
yeah.
One's a 350, but the other one, I don't know what, could be a 727.
Land speed car. Where's the T-Bird at? Is it next door?
Yes.
Wow, let's go look at that museum.
My junkyard?
Oh, one man's junk.
Yeah, well.
It's another man's
You
junk.
know me.
Oh my God.
My junkyard.
My God, yeah, this is real junk right here, Mike. Real junk.
Those albums you see in the back, Randy? Those plastic containers back here?
Okay, yeah.
These plastic containers. Here's like, for instance, this here one. It's my Vega, and the Lakeshore, the first car I ever drove.
Wow.
The Vega funny car. That's my dad's 37 Chevy right there. All of them are
Oh,
labeled.
good. You,
All of them are labeled. Here's Cook's T-Bird. There's both Willie's at Fremont.
oh my God.
And then, none of this stuff ever gets posted, Look at this.
Cartoons.
On the drag cartoon, Stonewoods and Cook. Kangaroo feet on the back of it, carrot coming out of the injector.
Wow. Yeah, they were at the at this event last weekend. The lady who runs that now.
Yeah.
Cartoons.
Yeah. But anyways, I got everything,
Great pictures.
put away so the kids can have it.
What's that T-Bird running, an FE motor?
JP1, 530-inch JP1. On straight alcohol, I ran 298 with a 306 exit speed.
What year is that?
89.
What
There
year's
was a
the
number
engine?
15 or 14 off the assembly line.
What's the engine?
Ford gave it to me.
Yeah, but what's the engine?
JP1, 500-inch Chrysler.
Oh, you put a Chrysler in it?
Ford wouldn't give me a motor. And I had all the JP1s, so, there's one of the motors that came out of it right there.
They had a Chrysler.
I didn't want to run a dry sump. I didn't want to run a dry sump belt on the car. So Billy Williams and we came up with a gear. This is a typical Donovan gear drive.
Yeah.
We took the cam gear, put the cam gear there, and then we took the idler gear and put an idler on it, so the pump runs off of a gear.
That's a good idea.
Oh, I didn't want a chance of losing a belt out there.
So obviously this is the pump. Look at this.
That's a water pump.
That's a water pump.
Yeah,
And that also ran off the
With that
crank.
engine?
right.
Okay.
It came from Ford to that engine?
No, I bought all that. That's mine.
No. What
The
engine
car
is it?
came with no motor in it.
Okay.
It was a bare car. No motor, no transmission.
I'm surprised you didn't sell one of those 5.4 Interceptor motors.
No? Here's that motor here I was telling you about, Randy. This here was
Chain
what Doug originally drove when he won the Detroit Nationals. It had a 471 blower. This one's wrong on there. Had a 471 blower, Stromberg 97 carburetors, a Howard chain drive.
Would that be 4 singles or 2 doubles?
No, four singles.
Okay.
And then this was a chain drive Howard Cam made
Wow.
before blower belts.
Wow.
So this was all chain drive, and Donnie Johansson was running across some stuff one day, and he goes, "Cook, you got to have this."
No kidding.
Who built that blower drive?
Yeah, chain drive.
Howard Cams.
Oh, Howard's, yeah. Howard's, yeah. They had 497s on it, huh?
Yep. Now I'm talking your talk.
Yeah, the old 97s and 94s.
Yeah.
It looks like a Chevy brackets right there. Is it or not?
Tony,
No, that goes on.
is it
the-
Tony
on the
Nancy?
chain drive. That's a
Denny.
third gear drive or something. I don't know.
Everyone's got a
Let's go.
Chevy gasket here.
Booze it.
Sure, right. I don't know what else.
Yeah, that's quite a deal with the chain drive.
Yeah. Back in the day, it was big.
Yeah. Well, all the racers played with different engine combinations.
Oh yeah.
To see what the hell they come up with. Yeah.
Oh, here's some magnesium. A center section out of a Krager.
Yeah.
Original, and it's the original one too. They're not the multi-lug. Or is it? No, it is. Wow.
You want me to back you up some more?
Well, Art. What's that?
These are books.
Holy,
My dad's 1937 Chevy.
holy guacamole.
Yeah. Look at here. There it is. I still have that trophy somewhere too. See it?
Wow.
It's all the original
Wow.
Bean Bandits.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's been restored. I see that out there.
This is my Uncle Joe. He had a 37 just like my dad's. But look, here's Doug sitting in the 37, jacked up in the rear.
Wow.
Where was the Bean Bandits taken at?
I don't know.
Because
There it is with the big Esky decal on it.
Yeah.
There it's got the Strongbirds before the blower.
Yeah.
There's it is running across El Mirage Dry Lake. That's me and my cousin Billy. There's some more trophies he had. There it is running across the lake bed. Wearing his stroker hat.
Pomona?
Yep. Or Bakersfield, I think.
Bakersfield?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't remember.
So this kind of
the
stuff's kind of neat. You
No,
know?
it's kind of neat. It is really. Don't go so fast.
Look at this. In 1959-60, that's my dad, my Uncle Joe, Matt Howard, and somebody else. They all had uniforms matching.
Yeah.
Back then.
Yeah, I always thought that
That's
was
when
cool.
Robert was racing.
Yep.
In the 50s
There's the
and
Howard
60s.
twin pair
Right.
with the chain drives.
Right.
1959 Pit Pass.
Look at that. I'll be damned.
We're at Bakersfield.
This will be the Nationals, and where was this in 1959? It was in Detroit.
Detroit.
That is quite.
Doug Cook, owner and driver of the famous 37 Chevrolet.
Wow.
1959 Detroit Nationals. Look at that.
Did he race at Orange County or
I'll be
Santa Ana
damned.
at all?
No,
That
he
is
got
cool.
hurt before that.
Oh, before Santa Ana?
Yeah. No, he ran Santa Ana.
Yeah, Santa Ana.
Yeah.
Because that's where C.J. Hart was running.
This is a bunch of just, miscellaneous stuff.
Did you see the 37 I had, Dad? I had a 37 for a couple years.
I don't know. I know Randy. I mean,
Here it is again.
Yeah.
Here it
your
is
uncle
again.
had one, 37 with the
So,
blown
I got
wheels.
plenty of documentation, right?
Yeah, you do. Well, I mean, there's a lot
Well,
of
I
history.
know, but
a lot of
still.
history already
Here-
done.
Wait a
here's
second,
the
what do you
Detroit
got?
Nationals. Howard Kim's aluminum rods. One of the first cars to have those in it.
And what class was he running there?
Sea-Gas.
Sea gas?
Yeah, there's Junior Thompson and my dad when he was running the Howard Studebaker.
Right.
Howard had a Studebaker. There's my dad. That's Junior Thompson. There they are again. They called that car Gangrene. Had a big little scoop hanging out of it.
Yeah.
What kind of Studebaker was 40, 41?
I don't know.
Looks like it. 40, 41 body style.
Anyways, more shit.
I mean, there isn't. You can't pick up an old Hot Rod magazine without seeing a Stonewoods and Cook
That's good.
someplace in it.
Anyways, it's kind of cool.
Old slingshot.
Oh, yeah.
Real cool.
Oh, I enjoy it. I still enjoy it.
Yeah. Well, I love that. I love it.
Yeah. And there's Nolan White, the run that he died on, the return run.
Really.
He crashed out on the way back. Crashed it and got killed. That's me at 13 years old with Bruce Geisler, Hanky Panky Special. That's Bruce and I.
Wow.
That car's still running to this day.
Really?
Yep. There's the canopy off Nolan and Rick White's car when they crashed. And then Gene Mooneyham, he was a very personal friend, him and Kenny Youngblood. Youngblood done a lot of stuff with me.
Yeah.
But to Mike Cook, a friend forever, thanks, Gene Mooneyham.
Wow. Yeah, I met Kenny at a show, and we talked a lot about some of the drag racing history and stuff.
He's a sweetheart.
Yeah, nice guy. Nice guy.
Most of the guys are dead.
Yeah. No, they are. I tell you, it's
Well,
scary.
let's see, how old's Pink now?
Oh, I don't know.
He's got to be close
Hey,
to
you
90.
know they're always talking about Wheels Up Wednesday on Facebook and stuff?
Oh, yeah.
Here, how about that for Wheels Up?
Yeah.
Lions Drag Strip.
God.
That's the B car.
That should be in the museum,
What?
that picture. Because the cars are already there, right?
Yeah. Then I wouldn't have it.
Well, okay. Okay. That's fine.
Yeah, but it's still yours, isn't it? Even though it's in the museum?
Yeah.
Now, who made these up?
Run a drag racing. Cover of drag racing.
When was
There's
that?
my old man right there, little Dougie.
When was this?
Um,
It's probably over here someplace.
What did it say? August, May.
1969.
Yep.
Where's that at?
It doesn't show anything. It's just a picture of it.
Oh,
Those are kind of cool. When are these?
Oh, we had those made a long time ago. The B car. I don't have any of them left. They went like hotcakes.
I bet.
Here's some sculptures.
From the salt flats.
Yeah, they're actually salt.
Yeah, yeah. And I guess people just like snow. They just gather it together and start forming things, huh?
Yeah. There's the T-bird at Bonneville. That's a puzzle. Somebody built a puzzle.
Really?
Yeah.
I'll be damned.
See,
Yeah, yeah. The stuff.
I never had the heart to take it out. It was
No,
so cool.
no, it is real cool. So much.
There's a bunch of Stonewood's and Cook
Yeah,
models. And
yeah. Big
Little
John.
Bell and the black car.
I've never seen a model of the black car.
Right there.
I know, but I've never seen one besides that one.
Want me to take it out or just...
No, that's cool. That's cool. That's cool. Oh, this is a nice trophy. Or part of one. Or is it the whole trophy? It's
No,
part of
that's
one. Man alive. I mean, some of these trophies, you just...
Those are these are my dad's here.
Yeah. Just outstanding. This is just...
That's, that might
That
have
one's-
been my wife's, I'm not sure. She won the female award, Vera Aldridge Award.
Yeah. I mean, you...
When I redid the Howard twin engine car, remember the Howard twin barrel?
Yeah.
I rebuilt that whole car,
Really?
recreated it. And look, I had a second board made to have the piece of wood,
Yeah.
and everybody that came to the party or helped on the car, they signed the board for me.
Wow. That's a piece of history.
There's Pete Eastwood right there.
Yeah.
And there's all kinds of people on that. Esky's on there.
Yeah, he was...
Fighting Irish.
Iski was there last week, and man, that guy is still going.
timeless.
Timeless. What's with this giant hood ornament?
Oh, that's a DC-3.
Yeah.
I used to work for a guy named Dick Evans doing airplane canopies.
I mean, that thing...
After work,
I think so.
and one of the guys that bought a bunch of stuff from me, he goes, "Cook, you need this."
No kidding. That's cool. That is cool. So much history here, Mike. So much history.
you should open up a museum there.
And good stuff.
Not really.
So I needed to space out my tires because they're rubbing on the springs.
Yeah.
So I searched a Napa Auto, and they had some of these from Mr. Gasket in old stock, sit out back. The guy remember seeing it and got me them. That was hard to find
I know
out.
I'm trying to find dust covers for that 37 right now, and I can't.
Somewhat?
It's got Wellwood. Gary's going to get on the internet tonight, maybe.
And dust cover.
Dust covers, yeah,
For what?
for the car next door, the 37. They're
Okay.
a weird. They're a weird combination.
A car cover?
Dust cut for the wheel bearings.
Oh, for the wheel bearings. Oh, okay. Oh, dust caps.
Oh,
Yeah.
still got the ball bearing, wheel bearings? Oh, God. We'll change them over to rollers.
No, it's got rollers on it because I changed all the front
Oh,
end.
you just need the dust cover.
Yeah, I just need the dust. And the Wellwood, they came with the Wellwood brake. And they got a flange on them. They don't just knock in.
Right.
So I was trying to get, what I had.
You can't get a hold of Wellwood and find out.
I probably can, but I just started working on it.
Yeah.
I'm trying to bolt all the stuff that I have on the car. Because I ain't got no money being off a year and a half.
Yeah.
So all the work that I've been doing on that car is stuff I've already had.
No, because those seals, they may be using something else too, because most companies
Oh, yeah.
don't make it if they can use something else. they'll
Another
use
thing I did, Randy,
Yeah.
move your head over, Pop. I restored the goldenrod.
Really?
Yep. We restored it right here.
What did I see?
Cinema
Did
Museum-
Art Arfons drive that?
No.
Just a green monster.
Bill Summers drove, or Bob Summers.
Bill Summers. That's who it
Bob
was.
Summers
Bob
drove
Summers.
it,
Okay.
and then Bill had me restore it.
Summer Brothers.
I had to, somewhere around here, I got the motor plate. He left it sit outside over there on the boulevard.
Yeah.
And from I'm going to say the crankshaft down was full of pine needles and stuff. And when it rained, it just stayed in there.
Yeah.
And everything was rusted. The motor plates and stuff were all rusted out from the crank down. I had to
kind
put
of
all new
engine?
motor plates in it and all kinds of
What
stuff.
kind of engine?
Chrysler, Ford Chrysler.
How in the hell did you
392?
end up with this?
What's that? Oh, that.
A valuable player.
You know what?
Zendejas. Well, I knew that Zendejas was a kicker with the Rams back in the '80s. Wow. Wow, MVP trophy. I mean, that's a pretty big deal.
Oh no, absolutely.
Was it a 1966? I don't know if that would have been a Super Bowl or a playoff or something.
I have no idea.
I'll have to look that up.
Who was the quarterback?
Well, back then in 19.
That's a Zendaya.
66. It was probably Tarkington.
I'm trying to think.
If it was the Vikings,
We
lived in
Before
Anaheim in
Tarkington. 66. No, we lived in Fullerton in 66.
So is your son putting all this stuff on digital?
I don't know.
Okay.
He's done a lot. You know, he's got the funny car over there and the High Boy Roadster over there. He's the president of the Norco softball league for the girls over here.
Yeah.
His daughter's a catcher. Boy, she's badass.
Yeah.
And he's all involved in that over there.
Yeah, I used to coach softball. My daughter was a pitcher, and she tore her rotator cuff.
That's common. Rachel's a catcher. And then my grandson was first base and a pitcher, left-handed. And Norco High wanted to try for football, so we went ahead and tried. He's a freshman. And they picked him up, and he's playing varsity football now.
Oh, no.
And he likes it so
can't-
much that I think baseball's over, and that really upsets me.
Well, yeah, but the whole trouble is, it's what he likes.
Oh, no, absolutely.
You know,
That's
it's
why I don't
what-
say nothing.
He's comfortable in it.
Yeah.
So.
Here's a black car. God, so
There
much
you go.
history.
You know who this is?
It looks familiar.
That's my dad, Doug Cookie Cook,
My God.
Ohio George
Right,
Montgomery.
I know George.
Yep. He's a good man.
Yeah, I met George at one of the shows, and
He had so much respect for, out of all the Gasser people, I think he had more respect for my dad than anybody.
God, this is old Hillborn injector.
Yeah, two-port. There's a Scott injector.
Yeah. Wow.
You ever see the Judson blowers?
No.
Judson?
No.
You got one? You ever been at the old Ford store up in San Dimas?
No.
You got one sitting there.
Wow.
Got a Model 97 car, but it's offset from the engine.
Did you see that National Dragster here? And then move these pictures. Pomona Open 62 season. Cookie hits 132 with a 1061.
62.
Yep.
Damn, that is some.
That's the B car.
Yeah.
See the grill?
Right.
And it was all steel.
Right.
Yeah, it had an Oldsmobile in it.
And that's what's always so
Here,
confusing.
there it is there.
Yeah. You would either see this or you see that, and you would go, well, wait a second, how many is there?
And then the black car.
Yep.
The black car, the original Stonewoods and Cook, one of the original Stonewoods and Cook, my dad took a telephone pole out. And it hit it right in the quarter panel on this side.
Oh, T-boned
right
the
behind the
thing.
door. And it folded it. They came home, built my car, the blue car.
Wow.
They built that car in 1 week and was back on the road.
Who was the guy?
My dad was the first professional touring car.
Really?
Pearson Brothers. Yeah, Pearson Brothers.
And what's this mask out of?
That's just one of my masks.
Doesn't look burnt.
No, that one ain't, I don't think. I still got my fire suit and stuff in a
Yeah, it still
thing
fits?
upstairs.
Oh, I bet it does.
All the quilted, all the stripes on the side are all melted off of it.
But it saved your life.
Yep. No, you're right.
That's
I
a
couldn't-
critical
out the
part.
window, man.
So I've been looking for a driving suit, and I can't find anything close.
Yeah.
This is really cool. Mike
Well, you
Cook's
have
Garage.
anything you want to do with that, Randy, you have my permission.